straight out to our producer Clark Goldband on the story. Clark, what happened?
On Nancy for 23-year-old Ryann Crow. It's a Saturday and she's working at her job at the flower shop. She doesn't feel well, calls her sister to drive down to the flower shop. Sister gets Ryann at the flower shop and says, hey, it's our dad's party tonight. We need to go shopping for some presents. Drives sis to the CVS. They go shopping.
Whoa. Did you say CVS is in the pharmacy?
Yes.
Okay, so they go to the CVS and then what happens?
Then after the CVS, Ryann drops her sister off at her sister's house. And then according to the sister...
Wait a minute. Whoa. Back it up. I thought that even though it was early on in the marriage, very early on, that the bride and the groom had some sort of tiff and that Ryann Crow was actually staying at her sister's home. Did I get that incorrectly, Clark?
You are correct, Nancy. We've heard from multiple sources that, in fact, the couple were separated. Now, Nancy, this was a quick head-over-heels type romance where apparently Ryann met her husband, Jesse Crow, in July, married him a few weeks later in August. And, Nancy, here's the kicker. The family says they have not spoken to the husband since Ryann went missing.
Natisha Lance, let me get this straight. Is this one of those whirlwind romances where you know the guy for a couple of weeks and you run off and get married?
You're absolutely right, Nancy. They went to Vegas, they eloped, got married, came back and said, boom, I'm married. Now, according to the family, they're also saying that they went to a wedding for the brother, and that's when this romance kind of budded. But when they got back, things kind of turned, and they said that both of them were talking to each other and saying, why did we do that? Why did we go to Vegas and get married so quickly?
Out to a reporter from the Salinas, California, joining us is Sunita Vijayan. Sunita, thank you for being with us. Why is the husband, the new groom, they haven't even been married 6 months, I think, why is he laying out of the search?
He has refused to speak to the media about his wife's disappearance, than to wish his family, her family, well. As far as the police are concerned, they said that Jesse Crow has been totally cooperative with the investigation, and they're in daily contact with him.
So the police are saying he is being cooperative. Did you just tell me that, Sunita?
Yes.
Okay. Does that include the search of his home, Clark Goldband, where quite a few, to put it mildly, pot plants were found? Not just a vast harvest of pot, but a highly technical pot growing operation with the use of hydroponic lighting and so forth to grow the marijuana out of sight?
Yes, Nancy, a sophisticated hydroponics operation. And in fact, law enforcement searched his home the same day Ryann was reported actually missing, which was 3 days later. So on Tuesday, after she went missing Saturday, family reports her missing, and as law enforcement says there's no connection to this raid, they find over 300 marijuana plants. Also, Nancy, he's apparently, as law enforcement says, mooching power for this hydroponics lab and taking the electricity